So a lot of you guys know I have a white girlfriend, and white people do things that I don't do, right? And today's one of those days. Haley, tell them what we doing today. Wait. Haley, tell them what we doing today.
Okay. I'm taking Alex to death.
What? Don't say that. Why are we manifesting that? No, we're not.
We're gonna go snowboarding.
Snowboarding. It's the earliest I've been up.
Yeah, it's not that time.
And I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's 10:12. All right, I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys on the slopes, or however they say it.
That's what they say.
I'm excited. You look so cute. You look like an 80s girl.
Okay, I don't like that.
Oh. Haley's out her damn mind if she thinks I'm doing that. That shit look crazy.
You can't wait.
We made it. We're at the lodge. Top of the mountain. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah. We're suited up. This is for YouTube now. Haley looks cute right now, but she gonna look cool. Watch. Wait till she puts on.
You look tough.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. I'll catch you guys on the sleds. How you feeling?
Say it.
We're getting strapped up. Look at Haley.
You ready?
Yeah, low. Edna mode. We out. I didn't even record any of that. But I'm on the lift now. Haley, this is the coolest thing I've done. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Haley, bro.
See what I mean? I'm already like crying from the wind. Imagine if you didn't have goggles.
You said you cried from the wind? Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm like scared, bro. This shit doesn't break. Look, guys, we're not even strapped in. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yo, getting on this lift was sketchy. It's almost like, yo, you're crying.
I told you I'm crying.
I was just gonna do a breakdown and put some music behind it, but I feel like it's been a while since I actually, spoke and broke through the market. This is coming into Friday. It's gonna be the end of the week, so I'm going to add a little bit of elements that I haven't before really said on the channel, right? I'm gonna show you the way I came about all these levels real quick, and we're gonna start on the weekly time frame. Now, when it comes down to the weekly time frame, price creates this high and it comes from this low, and price displaces down here, right? What happens here is price takes out all the liquidity down here from this recent low, and price pushes up aggressively, right? So there's one thing to keep in mind is overall, I do believe that we are starting to go bullish from this level, right? Creating a higher low, taking out sell-side liquidity, and I do think that we're poised to reach back from these highs, right? This is where a lot of the liquidity is also drawn at. The only thing is, listen, you have to remember of when you're trading within the week, right? It's Thursday, we're going into Friday morning, so I'm going to look for a trade that's going to happen within this weekly candle, right? I'm not looking for here to swing for a couple of days, especially not over the weekend. So, to expect and, hold a long position all the way up here is unlikely, right? I'm going to look for what's happening in here. So I had to also pay attention to how this candle is going to close. And I believe this candle is going to close a little bit weaklishly bearish, but we're just going to have to go and see, right? Reason being is because we rejected so strongly and heading it into the end of the week, the end of the weekly candle close. Price is starting to close a little weak, but who knows, right? We're gonna have to go to the lower time frames, right? But that's just a couple of things to keep in mind, right? When are you trading and what are you looking at for your time frame? Now, the daily time frame looks a little crazy, right? And I'm going to, delete a couple of things to clear it up, but let me show you what happens down here, right? Price is bearish, right? Price is pushing all the way down here, creating this low, right? Price pulls back, a lot of traders shorted here, right? And price comes down, takes out this low, and closes right back above. What this tells me, this is an area of high liquidity, just like we saw on a weekly time frame. This low respected this low, so you kind of already get an idea that this is a strong level of, resistance, right? A lot of liquidity is drawn here, so price is going to break under, tag everybody in who's breakout shorts, right? Tag everybody in with short limits, short stops, and price is going to take out all liquidity and push higher, right? Price completely shifts, right? Creating an order block right here and creating a market structure shift. So now we're heading bullishly, right? So, weekly time frames up in the air. Daily, I do believe we're pushing bullishly, and we can potentially fill this wick in, right? The only thing is, because news was so heavy today, right, it caused all this volatility, right? So we have ugly wicks. So keeping this in mind, we're going to go down to the lower time frame and see what we can build together. So we clearly have a bullish order flow, right? We clearly have a bullish order flow. We can see the market structure shift here, and we're creating continuous highs, right? Now, there is buy-side liquidity resting up here and up here. And even though price was very volatile and pushed up and rejected, we didn't necessarily clear these highs, right? And I do believe that price is still going to continue to, reach those highs. So, what do I actually have? I'm actually going to come up with a bullish bias, hopefully, right? Hopefully. Price creates this high, right? I think it just manipulated everybody throughout the news, and price dropped, right? Rejecting an area of support and resistance, very volatile, right? And now closing back above and pushing upwards, right? Remember, on the daily time frame, this just looks like a big wick. I do believe we're going to fill this wick in, and on the H4 it looks like beautiful structures. So we're going to wait and see where we can get in, right? You can see here the market range for the Asia range is going to be from here to down here, right? So we're going to pay attention to these levels, right? These are the levels that are going to draw liquidity. We're going to wait for a potential sweep of these highs, lows, and look for price to displace higher, right? Price might do the same thing but come lower to take out these lows and then displace higher. Basically, I'm looking at those levels for entries, right? I'm basically looking at those levels for entries, but not before London Open is done manipulating, right? I want to see price action heading this way. I have two areas of interest, and this is where I think the market's going to go. Again, I can be completely wrong, and price can continue to short, but the good thing is that we're clear on news. I hope I didn't make this long, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, drop in the comments. I always answer them. And if you guys are interested, I'm going to drop my email. If you have any questions personally, I'm going to drop my email in the comments, description, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces.